Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. For the Pelicans, happy to be here in New Orleans right now in the midst of a homestand. Here we go. And, of course, Amen Thompson. He won't be an option for them.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard. I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team. And really the last guy I expected to see them move.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just towing with the defense.
Pass to Cousins. Shoots the three. Rebound by Williams. Here's the Suns with the ball. Here's Mitchell. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Green in the post. Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
KD's shot is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Alvarado with the steal. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Sun substitution. Not three. Shot.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Cousins. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Willingness to share the ball. Sexton can score and is hungry to do so. You got to keep your teammates happy.
when we talk about Bradley Beal, still a phenomenal player, but someone who's getting older.
Yeah, no doubt Bradley Beal, Greg, is a veteran in this league now and a guy that wants to compete for titles. So along with staying healthy, Bradley Beal is looking for something bigger.
Here's Sexton following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
Here's Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 6.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Sexton for 3. Green with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
A creative scorer. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
At the top of the key, Durant to the inside. Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Reed. Here's Stephens. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Reed tips it back in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Sexton. Outside, Durant. Three-pointer. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game. So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage, and if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
Well, we're always wishing good health on any player, but for Kevin Durant to remain that way, that's when you get a chance to see something special offensively.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now, here's Sexton. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
Here's Highland to the paint. Here's Sharp. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Cousins. Back to Sexton. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Man, this guy is as good a dunker as we have in the NBA. Sharp with some crazy hops.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside, KD. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, we talk a lot about the shooting. KD obviously pretty much automatic foul line down.
Fultz, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Williams' shot is off.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the New Orleans Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly.
19. The Suns. 19.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Drive him in, and then Durant with the jam.
That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Pass to Cousins. Back to Durant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Robert Williams. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game. It might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
Now Wallace. No scoring in this one. From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Mitchell outside. And stolen by Wallace. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. No good from Durant. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
So he gets them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Wallace with the ball. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
With the drive, that one falls. Fultz has got his first 2 points.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Good work there as it goes. And it's 6 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Here's Mitchell. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Pass to Cousins. There's the drive. And Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, you got to put some stoppers on every lane towards the basket. Cousins is constantly looking for a direct route to the rim.
Alvarado with the steal. Here's Fultz. Reed with the block. The Suns look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Second team foul. At the line for the Suns.
And that one falls for Reed. So both teams changing it up here. 1:24 left in the first half of basketball. Highland deciding where to go with it. Pass to Reed. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after it.
Sexton for 3. Suns leading by 3. Here's Stevens. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And the Pelicans with the possession. Over in the corner, Fultz. Oh, Sexton in position. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the Suns. There's the pick. Pass to Steffens. Buries the long-range jumper. Steffens got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Left side, Sexton. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Sexton covered tight. Didn't matter. Scores.
Here's Highland. Still scoreless. 3-pointer. The shot will not fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns ahead. Ending the second quarter on a 14-6 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here are the Pelicans now. 4-point game. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Sexton. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Suns leading by 4. Mitchell outside. To the left side wing. Wide open. And he drops that one in. Mitchell's got 17 now.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
And here is KD. He's got 11. Reed with the block. The drive by Mitchell. It's good. And now an 8-point Phoenix lead.
And the strength of Mitchell here allowing him to beat the contact.
Outside, KD. Back to Sexton. Pass to Durant. Right wing. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Hunter no good. Here's the Suns with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharpe, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
He's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The rebound by Sharpe.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you all, guys. Kevin Durant is dedicated to his craft, of course, but he relishes his connections off the court as well. He says there's so much you can learn from being an NBA player. Life lessons in basketball, the business around the league. Every stop around the way is an experience for me to accelerate and be better in the next part of my life. Kevin?
Well, that's great perspective, isn't it? David, thank you so much. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Up top, Highland. Nothing on the board.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Outside for Durant. Rebound by Williams.
And they continue to control the glass.
Krejci, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Krejci's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Alvarado. Yep, that one goes in there.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Here's Alvarado. Finished off the break. Now just a 3-point Suns lead.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Attention, everyone in the building, on your feet. Here comes your Get Right Squad.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Fultz. On the wing, Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Good D by Williams. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Fultz. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Suns lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And here are the Suns now, leading by 5. Mitchell looking it over. Driving the lane, and then jammed down as he goes right over Markelle Fultz.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Pass to Vanderbilt. There's the 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those. Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Josh Green. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Hakeem.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks, David. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Misses for only the second time in 12 tries. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the middle. Jaquez can't hit.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
That one goes in. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
A steal. And here they come. Moving it up. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Sharp. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 13-footer. Pelicans with the rebound.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Here's Durant. And KD throws it down.
Amazing ball handling ability allows Durant to gain separation from even the most locked down defenders.
Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Here's Durant. Lays it up off the glass. KD's got 21.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
They set the pick. Pass to Reed. Back to Mitchell. They get a hand on it. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He
missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Back to Sexton. Yep, that one goes.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
To the inside. Here's KD. Second chance shot. And it's good for 2. KD's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, crucial basket there. And as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take advantage.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it.
Pelicans trailed by 3. Right side, Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And for a point guard like Sexton, a guy who handles the ball in big moments, you'll be at the line in this spot a ton.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2. And Sexton drops them both.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Pass to Sharp. Yes!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
KD a screen. Williams comes with a double team. Releases. Rebound by Williams. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Outside, KD. Cousins. Money!
Wow, Cousins brings his A game here late.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.